Hello, I'm Annie, and these are my music. So, I don't have a script for today's video. I'm just going to be saying whatever comes to my mind. Firstly, I want to say that this is going to be a different kind of video than my usual videos. It's basically a current events, world events kind of thing. I have made a video like that before on this channel, but it's been a while. So, I felt inspired to make this, and I felt compelled to make this because I just feel like it's important. And also I've been watching Gloria Bolin's videos on the topic. As I watch all her videos, I love them. She makes very good YouTube videos, so if you haven't checked her out yet, definitely recommend. And so today's video is going to be about the whole situation going on in Israel, Palestine, and like that whole thing. I'm not like I probably said in my last current events video, I'm not like an expert on politics or anything. I'm just coming at it from the perspective of a human being feeling for other human beings. So, I probably don't know everything, but I do think that, it's important to be open to learning new things and to, even if you don't know everything, to be able to say what you do know. So, definitely, if I say anything inaccurate in this video, feel free to let me know in the comments. But please be nice, please be kind with your comments, as always. So, what I want to talk about here is just the sort of double standard that I've been noticing with a lot of people. Is that obviously, like, it's always a bad thing when innocent people are hurt or killed or anything like that. So I'm not saying people shouldn't be, mourning the people in Israel who were killed. However, what I am saying is that the Palestinian people should get the same mourning, the same sort of empathy and compassion, and I'm not really seeing that from a lot of people, and it's really worrying me. And like I'm in the US, and like the White House, I think, was lit up in the colors of the Israeli flag or whatever, and I'm like, I get, feeling for people, and I get that, but I also think, if one group of people is sort of occupying another group of people, and the people who are being occupied aren't having any sort of empathy from the world at large, that's just not right. Like, I think that, everyone deserves to have empathy and compassion extended towards them, and I'm just not seeing that mostly. For the Palestinian people, and like they're human beings, they're people, and they deserve to be treated as such, and to be, respected and have human rights just like all other human beings. And they're not really getting that at the moment, and I think that's tragic. That's really a sad thing. And I don't think that, anyone should feel badly for feeling for Israeli people, of course not. Like, any innocent people being attacked is wrong, but like right now, so many innocent Palestinian people are being attacked for the actions of a small group of them for which they're not responsible, and I don't think that's right either. Like, why attack civilians? Why do that? Why not just attack the people who actually did it? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. That just will never make sense to me. And just like as a human being, as a person living on this earth, I just think that everyone should be treated fairly, and no one should be mistreated or oppressed or harmed in any way. I'm pretty much like against war and violence and all that kind of stuff, but I am also for people being respected and treated well. And if that's not happening, people have a right to say, hey, you should respect us, you should treat us well, you should give us the rights that you're denying us. And like Claudia Bloom was saying in her videos, like, there's really no way for the Palestinian people to win in this situation. Like, even if they call for like a protest or a boycott or whatever, they're being told like, oh no, you can't do that. And it's like, what? That's a peaceful protest. Like, what's wrong with that? And I just don't understand, like, the whole situation of, like, here in the US, like, we have so many people who are just, like, unconditionally supporting Israel without any sort of nuance to it, without any like feeling of, yeah, we should support Palestinian people too. Like, there's none of that, and I really don't get that. And I've written to my congresspeople, and I definitely encourage anyone else in the US who feels similarly to do the same. I I just don't think that giving more weapons and causing more violence is the answer in this situation. I think the answer should always be to call for less violence and to call for, an end to the occupation and the mistreatment of Palestinian people. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to get across in this video, just like as someone who's been sort of trying to follow the situation to the best of my ability. I just think that, everyone deserves to be treated well. And I really will never probably understand people who get upset at that position or dislike it or get angry about it. Like, I'm literally saying everyone should be treated well. How is that a bad thing? And, obviously, like, that includes the people of Israel too. Like, they're people too. They deserve to be treated well, but not the government and the people who are enforcing that occupation, that oppression. That's not right, and those people should stop doing that. They should be held accountable for their actions, and they're just not being held accountable at the moment, for the most part. There are some people here in the U.S. who are, standing up for the Palestinian people, and largely it's been, like, what I've noticed, largely it's been people of color who have been standing up for the rights of Palestinian people. And I'm not a person of color, I'm white, as you can see. And I'm like, I feel really ashamed of some of my fellow white people who are not standing up for the rights of everyone, because that's something that I strongly believe in. I believe everyone in the entire world should have their needs met, should be, treated well, treated with respect. And whenever that doesn't happen, I think it's important to speak out against it. So again, I'm not like some kind of expert or anything. I'm just coming at this from like a very human standpoint. And yeah. That's basically all I wanted to say. If you've watched this whole video, thank you for watching. And if you're in the US like I am, I'm going to put some resources in the description for where you can write to your congresspeople. It's actually a resource I use all the time for different things. It's called ResistBot, and I definitely, recommend it. Feel free to, or actually I think I used another resource. Let's see if I can find that again. So yeah, definitely write to your congressperson, email them, whatever you want to do. I definitely recommend that if you're in the US. And if you're elsewhere, I also recommend, doing research and speaking out if you can. Reaching out to your government officials and, seeing what they're doing and who they're supporting in this situation, because I think, Palestinian people do deserve support as well. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.